Hi everyone, so today we're going to do the boyfriend tag. I've got the questions here, so I'm just going to start off. Where did we meet?
Oh god. Alright, well, so first, you're going to London College of Fashion, right?
Yeah.
And I was going to Goldsmiths on like a study abroad experience thing. And we met like 2 or 3 times before we actually met. Like, we met at like parties, but we didn't talk to each other.
Yeah.
What was the deal? You didn't like me at all.
No, I just thought you were annoying American.
You're really horrible to me for no reason. And then the third time we met, we started talking about this American TV show called Tim and Eric, which is one of my favorites. And I guess our first real date was when we watched Pulp Fiction at your apartment, remember?
Yeah.
That was really fun. And then you cooked. Did you cook for me while I was there? I think you did.
Yeah, I cooked that pasta for
the mint pea and bacon thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's heaven.
Okay, so I'm not going to answer that because you've answered that. Now, my question, what was our first date? You've already answered that, haven't you?
I guess it was, yeah.
Third one, where was our first kiss and how was it? Oh god. Okay, the first kiss was when we first met. Yeah, I don't remember, it was ages ago, it was good though.
Oh yeah,
Obviously if it's bad, I wouldn't see you.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it was a good kiss.
Kind of wrapped up in the moment. Want to get lipstick on your teeth, come here. See, this is what boyfriends are for, / fiancés. There you go.
Yeah, so our first kiss was good, but I don't remember it. Did you know that I was the one?
Well, I think... Okay, my opinion, call me really boring and like realistic, but I don't really think that you know someone's the one when you first meet them. You kind of have to weed out all of their personality traits and figure out like what you really like about them, and you kind of... I think what's really important is that you find things that you don't like about the person and you learn to like them.
Yeah.
And if you can accept them for who they are, good and bad, then you know they're the one for you, because you could put up with all the annoying crap that they do and you still love them no matter what.
Yeah.
You know? That's my take on it.
My take is that, did I know that you were the one and straight away? No, I didn't think that you were the one just when I first met you, but I knew that you were different to everyone else.
Yeah.
Any other guy that I've ever met, and I knew that when you left the country, I knew that like I really missed talking to you, and I thought that we got on, like not just like as like attracted to each other, but as friends.
Yeah.
If that makes
sense.
sense.
I mean, we stayed in touch over Facebook message for a while, and like it was weird because we weren't really anything yet, but we wanted to be, but we weren't in the same country.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Exactly. When did you meet the family?
That was the summer of 2010.
Yeah.
In July, I think it was.
You came over. No, is it when we came to London and then we flew over?
And then the second week, I was here for 2 weeks, and so for the first week we stayed in London together.
Yeah, and the second week we came back here to Birmingham to meet my parents, and you were really nervous, weren't you?
Yeah, I was so nervous because her dad, she had like told me stories of her dad, like intimidating.
Yeah, my dad's really like strict.
He's scary if you don't actually get to know him and you don't know him well, but he's a big teddy bear.
I wouldn't say that. When did I first meet your family?
God, it took forever for you to meet my family. It just, when you first came over, there was a huge snowstorm in Richmond, so...
No, it was Richmond.
Well, it was all of Virginia, really.
Yeah.
So she couldn't meet my family then, or my friends. So the first time she came to visit, it was basically
I was pretty much stuck in your apartment, so you couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And then when did I meet your family?
It wasn't until Thanksgiving, the year after.
Yeah, I came to Thanksgiving, then I came to your mum's house, and then... I came through the door, remember, and she goes, "Oh, you're so pretty." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." And
took you a year. We've been dating for a year, and I already met her parents, but she hadn't met mine.
It's hard because we don't live in the same country.
No, of course it is. I just think it's funny. That's all.
Do we have a tradition?
We do. Our tradition is getting in pajamas and getting in the bed together, and watching TV shows together. But they're never. We're never like. It's never like It's never like. It's always really drama-based ones, so we get really into it, and then we end up watching like 3 episodes in a row, and we sit there and eat like fat, bad food for each other and watch Mad Men and stuff.
Yeah, we both really like Homebodies. Like, we love it when it rains and we're inside and we're cuddled up.
Get coffee, sit there and just bundle.
Yeah. And at the moment we're watching Game of Thrones. I'm so into it. And whenever we watch one episode, I'm like, can we watch the next one? Can we watch the next one? It's like 1 a.m. in the morning.
And I'm like, oh god, I'm tired, but yes, we can watch another one.
What was our first road trip? Was it Newark? No, not Newark.
New York.
No, was that it?
We went to New York on the bus, remember?
Yeah, that was a road trip.
I call it a road trip, definitely.
So when I went to visit you in Richmond, one of his one of Jack's friends lives in New York, so we drove to Washington and we catch one of the big buses and we got to New York and we spent like 2 days there.
Yeah.
And we went shopping and stuff.
What did you think of New York?
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah.
There's too much to do though.
Oh, you can't go just for 2 days.
Yeah, I feel like if I went, I'd probably want to go for 2 weeks. I wanted to go to Sephora, but I didn't really get time. I got to go to Century 21, which is like this TJ Maxx type of store, which was quite good.
It was insane. Clothes were flying off the hangers in there. Women were screaming. I was terrified.
Oh God, this is embarrassing. Who said I love you first and where were we?
Oh, okay. You tell us one.
Well.
And don't make me look that bad.
Okay, well, I told him that I loved him first. Was it over?
We'd only been dating for like a month or two.
Okay, right. I get really into people fast. Well, I got really into you fast, and I was just like, oh my God, I love him. I really want to tell him. And it was pretty soon. It was like 3 months after like officially dating. And I think, did I ring? No, I messaged you, did I? Because obviously we can't say it to each other's face that we love each other, so it was was it through a message?
Is it messaging or Skype? I think it's the message first, yeah.
Through message said I love you. And then what happened?
Well, I was kind of like, well, I really care about her and I don't want to be horrible and say like I don't feel that way, but I just couldn't really decide how I felt, so I was like, I feel like it's going that place. I said like, I feel like I love you too. It's going.
No, I got really upset.
I feel like it's going that direction, and then a week or so later, I was like, look, I don't exactly feel like I love you, but I feel like it's going that direction, so just give me time to feel that way, which is, I think, couples sometimes hit that stage where one person feels more strongly than the other when they're first dating. I think it happens, so it was kind of rough at first, but...
I was really upset, because I thought that, why doesn't he love me back? But, yeah.
But we stuck it out, and
we stuck it out,
okay.
And now he loves me, so that's good. But I'm glad he didn't lie.
Of course not.
Who wears the pants in the relationship? Me. I'm joking. Who wears it?
We share the pants.
Us, but I'm quite bossy.
We each have one leg in each leg of the pants.
I'm quite bossy. I'm quite demanding.
Especially in the morning.
Yeah. I'm like, can you do that? Do that. Oh, sorry, can you do that, please? And then he just does it because he's really good at stuff like that. But then sometimes we like make decisions together.
Right.
So we it's equal.
I think what it is you're the person who like you see what needs to be done and you delegate tasks.
Yeah.
I'm like the collaborator. I'm like, okay, we need to do this thing together.
Yeah.
And I always like do like the team working stuff.
Yeah.
And I also control the finances. Money stuff is like something that I deal with. She deals with spending it.
Yeah, that's true. If I'm sitting in front of the TV, what am I watching? Can I do this? Oh, that's hard. What do you think?
What are you watching? Channel E, definitely. You always pull up some stuff.
Yeah, I love Channel E.
Yeah, that's what she always watches.
What's it called? Fashion Police with Joan Rivers. She's so funny. And just crap like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, just like absolute rubbish. I just can't get enough of it. We like to watch really weird documentaries like traffic.
Yeah.
We like to watch like police
and cops and like traffic police. Those are amusing. What was the other one we watched? Was Embarrassing Bodies or something?
Yeah, Embarrassing Bodies.
Horrifying. Absolutely horrifying.
Where they show people with like the most disgusting diseases and like
it's like people's bodies melting on
people
camera.
People with like balls growing out their heads and like people with just like cysts growing out their asshole. Just disgusting stuff. And they actually show everything. They don't even.
I think that's part of the reason we watch it because you like to be grossed out and horrified.
So like we watch documentaries, we watch drama, I watch really girly rubbish shows. I watch YouTube. You like to watch new trailers to games that are coming out.
I love my video games. I play a lot of Skyrim these days. I still haven't done anything used to doing that.
What's the next question? What dressing do I get on my salad?
I get balsamic vinaigrette, or balsamic vinegar and olive oil. It's always good.
What's your favourite? I'm going to answer this about you. What's your favourite music? Who likes weird music? Not weird necessarily, but
no, it's weird.
Like hip hop / trip hop / instrumental, like Flying Lotus, like 90s hip hop. What else do you like? Jazz. He loves jazz music. But then jazz music, but not normal jazz music. Jazz music is a bit weird, maybe. Anything anything that's a bit weird or's got a really good beat to it, you like. Excuse me, what music do I like?
You like... That's another thing that we bonded on, I think, when we first met, is that your taste in music is really wide. Well, similar, but also you like a lot of different things. Like, she loves jazz that I've showed her. She likes... like house music, but it's not house. Like it's really classy, chic. Like what is it called? Like Hotel Costes? Was that what it's called?
Yeah.
It's just like this whole series of like these really cool down-tempo house beats. You like Nicki Minaj and what's her name? She doesn't like a lot of pop stars, but you like Nicki Minaj.
I only like it really because
it's ridiculous.
Because it's stupid, and also because it's good music to listen to, like, if you're in a bad mood, because she's always like... so she's always like that, so it's good to listen to because of that, and also, like, it's one of those... Like, pop music is always playing wherever you are, because it's so popular, whatever, and you always just know the words, and you don't even realise you know the words, so whenever you hear it, you're, like, singing along, and even though you don't like it, sometimes you just know the words, so I kind of listen to it because I'm always listening to it by non-choice.
Oh, and Beyonce. You like Beyonce?
Yeah, Beyonce's good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to do this question because we don't really like sports, do we? No, I don't really care. No, let's not do that one.
Yeah, we're not really sports people. I don't know. I like soccer, football.
Oh!
Well, because you're mostly American viewers, so I'm just going to say soccer. I like soccer.
Okay. Okay, right. Who is your best friend? Your best friend is probably Jonathan Teeter.
Probably Teeter. Yeah, Teeter.
There's like both.
But I mean, that's only because I've hung out with him more than a lot of my other friends that I've got as well. I mean, in terms of friend, the closest friend I've had the longest would be Ryan Whitney, who's also coming for my wedding. But I mean, just over the years, I've seen a lot more of Teeter because he's just been around and yeah.
Okay, who's my best friend?
Curtis.
Why?
Well, he's basically like if you took Haley and put her in a gay man's body. That's Curtis. He basically is like, I almost see him as like some sort of mentor to you or something like that. He's always being like, don't do that, Haley, that's ridiculous. And he's always guiding you to do things, whatever. Not in a bad way. I mean, he's always looking out for Haley. So probably Curtis.
Okay, what is something that I do that you don't like? Now, I'm going to really tell you what I don't like, okay?
Oh, man. Okay.
Okay, he gets really worried, and sometimes to the point where he's, like, so worried that it's, like, taking over his life. Like, earlier today, you were just like, oh my god, ah! Sometimes it's really annoying, and I know I get worried as well, but you need to calm down, because you shouldn't be that worried all the time. Just take a
Can't help it.
And I know some people can be too laid back sometimes, to the point where they don't care and nothing bothers them. And I don't like that either. But sometimes you need to like. But that's not. That's really not something that I don't like. I don't mind it, but.
Well, it's just I guess how I.
And you're really awkward, but I do like that.
Well, you're really awkward too. We're both really awkward people.
Okay, what don't you like about me?
I don't mind when you get bossy because it needs to be done, and I'm the one who's going to do it. Because you're also doing... Whenever she bosses me around to do things in the house, she's also doing stuff, too.
Yeah,
she's
I'm not just, like, sitting there, like...
Yeah, she's not like, do this, do that. She's in the middle of something, like, you know, hands deep in whatever she's doing, like, hey, can you do this thing? What bothers me, though, is when you will... I feel like I'm stepping into a trap here. When you, like... are in a bad mood, and then you take it out on me by, like, saying something mean, and be like, no, I'm joking. And then it, like...
Yeah, do that.
I know that, like, you're just trying to get the negative emotions out, but I feel like it also hurts my feelings, too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm very sensitive. No, it's alright.
I can be snappy sometimes.
It just happens. That's how people are. I stress out and the world collapses. You get snappy and go into a little shell.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's the end of the video, and
I
will see you soon. Bye!
Bye!